want to hear the goat.
Yeah, I want to hear my nigga Pop.
Yeah.
Out of jail, California dreaming. Soon as I step on the scene, I'm hearing hoochie screaming. Fiending for money and alcohol. The life of a West Side player with Cali. It's on the wall.
You ready?
I'm ready whenever you ready, my nigga. Oh, for the podcast?
Nah. We ain't gotta do that. We ain't gotta do that. Not for them. Y'all don't get that.
Y'all don't get that. That's sacred.
That's sacred.
That's sacred.
You know
All right, bet.
That's sacred. You know what I'm saying? I don't want nobody stealing it. You know what I'm saying? Nah,
that's facts.
Nah, y'all don't get that.
That's facts.
You know, that's brotherhood.
Talk to him. What's up, dog?
What's up, dog?
You about to go ahead lead us out, man.
Hey, listen. First of all, much appreciation for everybody and anybody that's give us some views and give us comments and give us likes. All appreciated. All the love, all the feedback we done got. Very, very much appreciated. We love you for that, and we're gonna continue to do this and just get better and do more. You know what I mean? We here. So thank you for that. We're gonna always start off with a thank you.
Absolutely.
Start off with appreciation because that's what it's about. Listen, man. If you don't know, we here to give, spread, and show a lot of love. But of course, you know, if you got a big plate of love, they gonna come with it. And this the podcast, baby.
Come on, man.
And we back.
Episode 2.
We back. Again.
Come on, man. Episode 2, bro.
Episode 2.
Episode 2, dog.
We back, man.
So, and we woke this time.
Deuce. We on episode deuce, baby.
And we woke.
We woke.
We got some energy.
Yeah, we up.
We up today.
Turned up.
Today.
You see, Pac got us turned up already.
Man, Pac got us right, bro.
Already, every time.
Out on bail, fresh out of jail, California.
Dreaming, baby. You know what I'm saying?
As soon as we step on the scene, we hearing hoochie screaming. Come on. But yeah, man.
Yeah, if you don't know, I go by the name of one of the bro hosts. I'm Dane, aka Dane Biggs. Find me at King Coolionaire. That's only on Instagram. That's the only social media platform I got. Don't bother me about it. It is what it is. To the left,
I'm your other bro host, Stephen A. You can call me Styles, King Styles on Instagram. Also follow us both on Hate Comes With The Plate on Instagram. That's where we at. That's where we repping. And yeah, man, we got a lot of good stuff coming for y'all today. So stay tuned. Make sure you follow us both. If you don't follow us both, we still love you. So
absolutely.
What's up, man? I mean, episode 2. Hold up. First off, before we talk about episode 2, we got a lot of love and good feedback, like my man was saying.
For sure.
On episode 1, we got some good critiques.
Mm-hmm.
We got some good advice.
Mm-hmm.
We got some good guidance, and we got some good criticism too.
Mm-hmm.
So we want y'all to know that we heard it all.
Yep.
And we're gonna make the adjustments. Be patient with us. You know what I'm saying? This episode 2, we got a lot more coming. We got a lot more dynamics about each other that you're gonna see. And you know, we ain't even peeled the onion back on the layers of, you know what I'm saying, just our personalities. Y'all didn't even get to see all of it yet. Y'all got to see us sleepy and tired that night. That was tough, you know what I'm saying? But we hung in there. We made it happen. So, but today, man, we got some energy. We got some good stuff coming your way. And yeah, man, my bro host Dane Biggs, man, he got some good stuff for us today, man. So we gonna start off the episode 2 with a nice little bang for y'all today, man. What we got today, bro?
So we're gonna start off with dating and relationships.
Whew.
That's the first thing we get into. Is I mean, I'll be honest. I got the most feedback about that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you know what I mean. Shout out to everybody that watched it. Shout out to everybody that viewed it. You know what I mean. Much appreciated. And again, you know, we got a lot of love. You know what I mean for it, and you know, so we just want to continue to push that. And I want to say, anybody that got anything that you you know, any questions that you want us to ask or answer, any advice or whatever you want to talk about or express to us about dating and relationships, you want us to talk about it, you want us to see our views on it, we want to see your views on it, you know, just say something. Hit us up in the DMs, or you know what I mean, or if you know me, just text me. You know Steve, just text him. You know what I mean, and we'll chop it up. You know what I mean. We gonna have
because it's just so many dynamics that people would love to speak on.
Absolutely.
That they may be nervous to ask us, hey, how do you guys feel about this, or could you guys speak more on this? Mm-hmm. You know what I mean. They may want us to kind of dive into a lot of topics that we may be avoiding right now just to keep the peace.
Yeah. And
we eventually going to get on some of those topics.
Yeah.
But a lot of those topics are so toxic. Some of them things we don't want to touch just yet.
Yeah.
But we're going to get there. We promise.
Yeah, for sure.
We're going to get there. We promise.
For sure,
but we had a good question today, and I'm going to let you bring that out, bro, because that was a good one.
So one of the questions, shout out, I'm not going to say who it was because, you know, for whatever reasons, we want to keep people's names exclusive. Unless you tell me, I can say your name, I can give your credentials, I can give your social platform so people can follow you or find you. Or unless you tell me to do that, I will. But if not, I won't. I'll leave you. It's gonna be all anonymous. So one of the questions that we got, shout out to the homie that gave it to me, but it was based off of some she saw in the first episode that you said. So we gonna speak on it. The question is, do men love harder than women? Which one loves harder?
Mm-hmm.
That's the question we gonna get into.
That is a really good question, bro.
So,
I mean, you know how I feel about it. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Mm-hmm.
I think because of the type of ego we have as men, once we do love a woman for real, we do love harder because we understand not only to provide and protect, but it's also men are nurturers too. You know what I'm saying? We that's why men who have daughters don't play around with their daughters. They're showing them how they're supposed to be loved. Mm-hmm. That's a different type of love that's gonna come from differently from a mother. You know what I mean? So do we love harder? Yes, because we're going to provide for you. We're going to protect you. And that protection part is a different animal that we don't want most women having to ever go through because they're going to look differently trying to protect their child. Mm-hmm. Versus when a man does it, we operate naturally in that role. Mm-hmm. I think we love harder because it's more personal to us. You know what I'm saying? It can be more personal to men. Good men, you know what I'm saying? Honestly. And it comes with it comes with more than just working and providing clothes and giving money. When we love, man, our heart and soul is into that thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, we taking a bullet for you if we love you. We will give our body parts for you. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Limbs. It's husbands out there that done had surgeries to keep their partners alive. So, you know, whether it be a blood transfusion or a kidney, a liver, whatever, you know what I'm saying? We would do it. We would do it. I think we love harder. It's not to disrespect or diminish the love of a woman, because we know, hey man, we got some good women out there. We know some good women out there that love, but I think we just, man, we love And we're at the apex. We're at the front line. You know what I'm saying? It's an order. You know what I'm saying? We're at the head. So if we don't love right, the women not gonna love right. You know what I'm saying? So we at that top of that foundation, bro. So we gotta love harder than the women. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what's gonna teach them how to love us back and ultimately how to love our children. So that's just my perspective, bro. I think we do love harder, but you know, it's just my opinion.
Yeah.
Just my opinion.
Yeah.
So what you think, man?
I agree with you in some ways, and from the some of the feedback that I got, that I've heard, is that of course, you know, women would disagree. They would say they love harder than we do. But I think you bring out interesting points where you say that, you know, we have to lay our life on the line. Mm-hmm. That's a different type of love, mm-hmm. right? Now, it's not to say, because we strictly talking about your partner, right? So we either talking about your boyfriend, your girlfriend, or your wife. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Because we already know how your parents feel. You know what I mean? As a parent, it ain't nothing nobody can do toward my children. That love is unconditional, right? That's a different type of love that you have for your children or your siblings or, you know, your family members. That's not what we're talking about, loving harder or not. We're talking about in a dating aspect with your partner, right? And I think it's interesting. You brought out an interesting point to say that if you think about it, maybe we do love harder because we are the ones, realistically, we are the ones that have to go out and do everything. Mm-hmm. When there's anything that has to be done, the decision ultimately comes down to us, right?
Yes.
Right, and we have to consider everything she feels and everything she wants and everything she needs. We have to consider that first, realistically.
Absolutely.
Right? And there is a different level of love when you have to protect someone like that. Right? So the nurturing part, I give it to them. Mm-hmm. They got that. We do have a nurturing sort of aspect to our lives. You know, it's in our DNA a little bit, mm-hmm. but I can't, because I'm very unsensitive. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to certain things. So I know, me personally, I can't speak for all men, but me personally, I'm very unsensitive when it comes to certain things. I can be sensitive to a moment or to a time, mm-hmm. but I will say, I've said it to my daughters, I've said it to other people, but again, we're not talking about my relationship with my daughters. It's like more so, I've said it to ladies that I've been involved with, like, hey, like, suck that up, like, it ain't that bad, you know what I mean? Shake that off. Right. And I've been told that I'm insensitive in that way sometimes. So I get that, right? But, however, that's a part of loving hard, right? Yes. Because it's not so much, it's just like, it's tough love, right? It's tough love and it's needed because nobody in this world is going to baby you or kiss up to you or whatever. You know, it's not, you're not going to get special treatment just because you're a beautiful woman. You know what I'm saying? So, in a huge sense, I agree with you. Like, in more ways than one. At first, when I first thought about it, I was like, I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, maybe women do love harder. But then, as I started to think about it some more, think about the dynamics of a relationship, we probably do. You know what I'm saying?
I think because, and this is no slight to either side, men or women, mm-hmm. but women are emotional, but men are sensitive. Mm-hmm. And okay, so let me give you a good example. We are sensitive. We sensitive. We are more. I believe we are more sensitive than women. Because,
okay. Talk on it.
So look, I'm gonna give you a prime example.
Okay.
If a woman cries and she goes through something,
yeah.
When a woman is done crying, that's it. It's over with. She's done crying.
Yeah.
She's over it. She done got past it. She done got through it. Men are sensitive. When we going through something, it ain't bother me. Mm-hmm. But on the inside, we like a building that's imploding. Like, You know what I'm saying?
And it's burning
like,
up.
And we don't handle our destructive paths like well. You know what I'm saying? When we're sensitive, we bury a lot of stuff. We mismanage a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
And the reason why we do it is because we know we got the next thing coming. So we trying to get ready for the next issue of life coming. So we kind of sweep it under the rug. We kind of deal with it later.
Right.
Even though that's not healthy and it's not good, that's sometimes how we cope, and that's sometimes how we manage, because it's always the next thing coming for us.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The next tragedy of life, the next situation at work, the next issue that's around the corner, that flat tire, or just anything.
Right.
And we are sensitive to the things that we may not have dealt with when we were younger, or you know, my mama said I was stupid, and ever since then I ain't been able to get over it. But you 87 years old now, dog. You should have let that go. You know what I'm saying? 45 years ago. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
But we are more sensitive than women, and we hold on to things way longer. That's why breakups and stuff like that, it stick with us longer than most women. Because when a woman done crying, that's it. She didn't.
That's true, bro. That's true. You know what? That's crazy, because a woman can say, I was talking to somebody about this not too long ago. If the only way a relationship is really over is if the woman decides it's over.
It's over.
Because if she check out, the guy is gonna be like, you know, most of the time a guy can still, because especially if you giving him some, you know what I'm saying. If a woman giving a man some action, some loving, you know what I'm saying, like he gonna come for it no matter what, no matter what's going on, no matter how much he got going on, no matter how many he doing, he gonna always want it. And if she say, I ain't giving it to you no more, I don't want to talk to you no more, and cut him off, I guarantee you, if she say, I don't want to ever talk to you again, and she do it, he gonna be the one that reach out like, maybe, you know, let me reach out maybe a year later, maybe a couple years later. And if she let him in, he'll come in.
Yeah.
So, but if she cut him off, it's over with. And then on the flip side, let's say it's the opposite way. If a dude say, I don't want to be bothered with you no more, it's over with. Some dudes can, and they say, I don't ever want to be bothered with you no more. But if that girl reach out to you, you answer like, you know what I'm saying, I'm doing all right, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. Even if you up, even if you're doing good, even if you got a whole nother situation, a dude will still answer and still be like, oh, you know, what's up with you? How's it going? And this is that, and might even treat you to lunch or something like that. You know what I mean? Just to
smooth it out.
Smooth it out
a little bit.
But if a girl say it's over with, don't ever talk to me again, and she could cut you off completely. So yeah, I agree with that. That's an important part. I thought about, but I never, you know, brung it into the aspect of loving hard or not. Yeah,
because I mean, and it's also like a sacrificial love too. You know what I mean? Like, not saying that women don't sacrifice, but we sacrifice our body, our time, everything. You know what I'm saying? It's a good deed. It's not to diminish the love of a woman at all. I just think we love harder. I know women are emotional, but like I said, men, we're sensitive.
That's a good point, man.
We are more sensitive to love, especially when we're in it. Yeah. Women can fall in and out of love way faster. You know what I'm saying? It sticks with us longer than it does women.
Yeah, I can say that. I agree.
Breakups stick with us longer because now we questioning, damn, what happened? Where'd I go wrong? I thought I saw all the signs of me doing good or whatever case may be. Right. Woman, once she don't care no more,
it's over.
Whether she victimized herself, whether she victimized the situation, because women real good with, you know, victimizing themselves. They can create something in their head to,
of course,
you know, blame you real quick. Yeah, but we not, ladies, we're not blaming y'all right now. You know what I mean? We're gonna get to that section one day. But right now, y'all innocent, okay? Y'all innocent until proven guilty.
Nah.
He said
nah. Y'all gonna get some of the blame.
They gonna get some of the blame.
I don't want to hear that. Y'all ain't gonna get no. Y'all gonna get some.
They should get a lot.
Yeah. Y'all gonna get some.
They should.
All right. Whatever. But go ahead, bro. My bad.
You make a great point, though. You make a great point.
Cause that's some of the problem, though. We take a lot of brunt of the blame for everything, and that's called accountability, right? And let's just put it out there. Everybody ain't good at taking accountability. We ain't gonna single y'all out. Men ain't either. Men and women ain't. Let's say, look, this is what we gonna do. We gonna equally put it on both. Men ain't always good at taking accountability, and women ain't always good at taking accountability. Both. Now, depending on the dynamics of your relationship, somebody might be way more than the other. And I ain't gonna, man, most of the time it's y'all. But whatever.
Most of the time it's us taking 100%
of all of
the accountability.
Yeah. Most of the time it is.
Which is the most uncomfortable part of being an adult.
Yeah.
I say this all the time, and I say this to a lot of the women I dated. I say, look, we waited our whole lives to be adults, and now that we're adults, we don't want to be adults. Like, we didn't talk.
That's a bar.
We didn't talk all that trash as teenagers.
For sure.
I can't wait till I grow up and do what I want to do. Fact. Can't wait till I grow up and I can just do what I want, live how I want. But what happened to the part where we are honest about when we fuck up and when we mess up and when we create things out of thin air that ain't had nothing to do with this person?
For sure.
Just because we may be fearful of having some tough conversations.
Yeah.
And we create these things and dynamics between our partner that ain't got nothing to do with them. I'm having a hard time trusting you, Dane, because you always at work. So I feel like I need to be with somebody else. But what the fuck does that have to do with me being faithful to you? You know I'm at work.
Ooh, boy, you about to tap into something. You about to tap into something now.
Like seriously,
you about to tap into something now. You about to tap into something now, for real.
But it's the emotional. I'm gonna put this emotion on you.
Yeah,
to make you feel bad because you working.
Right.
Well, baby, if I wasn't working, what should I be doing then?
Then you call me a bum.
Nigga, bum.
Nah, I ain't shit because I ain't working.
And I don't know what else to do but work. That's just in my blood. It's what I do.
It's what I've been doing since we was created.
But it's because instead of you saying, you know what, sweetheart, I just really miss you, and I want to spend some time with you.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever you find the time, I know you busy. I know you on your grind. I'm proud of you. I love the fact that you're a hardworking man. But on this random Thursday, I'm thinking about you, and I actually wish you was here.
Yeah.
And I know you don't get off till late, and you're probably gonna go home and go to sleep.
Yeah.
But hey, if you free this weekend, let's go get some Chick-fil-A or walk around the mall or just something.
Something. Right.
They won't say that.
Right. They gonna say the opposite.
Which is the simplest thing.
Yeah.
We would love to hear.
Way a long way. They won't say that. It'll be in a negative way instead of just being honest about what you really feeling and saying it.
It'll be some condescending, emotional, off-putting.
You lucky these cameras can't zoom in.
It's an honest conversation, bro.
It is, bro.
It's an honest conversation.
No, but for real though, all jokes aside,
But all jokes aside,
I think that's a huge and again to your point, bro. That is a part of us loving harder because we got to take the brunt of everything, even when we wrong. If we wrong, of course, but even when we right, you still gotta.
But guess what that statement still does for you?
What?
You got to think about it while you at work.
Oh yeah.
She just laid this on me, and I still got to work.
Yeah. I
still got 4 more hours at work.
Yeah, I gotta be at work all day.
And then she done just dropped this bomb on me.
Yeah.
So now I'm internalizing it. Damn, am I not doing enough?
Is she about to go do something else?
We love harder, dog. Just me personally, because you said it earlier. We got to consider how they feel. We have to manage how they feel too. We have to manage their expectations. It is our job to manage their expectations. Not to manage them as a human. Just manage what they expect
from you,
coming from us.
Right.
When it comes to love, like I said, they emotional. Damn, I miss Dane. Damn, I miss Steve. If I can't have them right now, who knows what other things they're going to do to kind of fill that void. Not even saying that they're cheating. I'm just saying, what do they need to be entertained during that time?
Yeah.
I didn't have women tell me they didn't need the company of another person to get over the fact that they miss me. Well, I don't like that because I'm not filling my time with another person because I miss you. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's dumb. She ought to wait. Absence makes the heart grow fonder.
I'm saying, just have a little patience. You know what I'm saying? Instead of saying something negative to a nigga and turning that into something totally different.
That's going to stick to my mind for the next... But we love harder, bro.
You know what?
We love harder, bro.
I agree.
We love harder, dog.
Men love harder.
Mm-hmm.
And if you got any opinions about it, if you got anything to say about it, if you got something that you feel is your opinion about what we saying, please say something. Give us some feedback. Give us to the reason why you think. Fellas, the same thing. If you feel like the same way as we do, give us some feedback about it. Say, man, look, I agree because of this. Or I disagree because of this. Ladies, same thing. If you agree, say why. If you disagree, say why. And we can talk about it. Because that's a part of this. That's a part of what we doing here, and this is what we want to do as well, is to get it off. You know what I mean? Get it off your chest, get it off how you feel.
I think the fellas gonna be with us.
Yeah.
I think the fellas gonna be with us.
Probably. Yeah, I think so. I think so.
Because
I think so.
When you all my friends work hard.
For sure.
All of them. Every last one. All of them work hard. They sacrifice.
Yeah.
They work 16 plus hours a day.
Hard working brothers, blue collars, man.
They still got enough time to
blue, black, white collars, whatever you doing.
Yeah.
Whatever you doing, however you working, you know what I'm saying? And it's a lot of them out there working hard.
I'm gonna close out with this, just for me.
Mm-hmm.
The reason why I say we love harder is because we wake up thinking about next to God and saying your prayers in the morning. That's different. You know, that's not what I'm saying.
Right.
After you done all that, you said your prayers for the day. The next thing is your partner.
Yeah.
For most men,
yeah,
you thinking about how to help them navigate their day.
Mm-hmm.
Most women don't do that. They don't think about how to help their man get through the day. I know my man Dane works 16 hours a day. How can I be a blessing to him? What could I do? What infrastructure could I set up for him to help him get through his day to where he don't feel all this pressure?
Right.
Because he already working 16 hours a day.
Mm-hmm.
He got to drive back and forth to this location, this location, this location.
Mm-hmm.
I do love this man, and he calls to check on me. He comes to see me. What can I now do for him to make his day a blessing? Even if I can't see him, what could I do for him to let him know I'm thinking about you? You always think about me. You always making sure I got enough what I need to get through the day. What can I do for this man?
Right.
And ladies, I'm giving y'all some game. Brother to brother, some of y'all my sisters, some of y'all my, we love y'all for real. But
for sure,
y'all could really change the dynamic of a man's life if y'all start doing small stuff like that. It's not about money. We don't need your money.
True.
Just the thought.
True.
Humor us. Make us think you give a damn. And that'll be enough to be like, you know what? I'm Superman today.
What?
Can't nothing stop me today.
What?
My girl done called me and told me what? Man, ain't nothing stopping me today.
Yeah.
Little things like that will take us, especially when y'all believe in us too. Ladies, we are not finished products, okay? We are about to hit the prime of our adulthood in the next couple years. I know I am.
Yeah, because you old.
I'm not old, bro. I'm not old, bro. When I hit 80.
Oh yeah, that's
90.
You turn over there. Yeah,
That's old.
Yeah. Them the OGs.
But I'm about to hit the prime of my adulthood right now.
Yeah.
And for the ladies I done been with, if y'all thought I was balling in my 20s and 30s, they ain't seen nothing yet in my 40s. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I'm about to hit the prime of my adulthood. Like,
yeah, for sure.
So, and that's not to say come on back, ladies, because I don't want you hoes back if you left me. I don't want none of you hoes back.
Goodbye.
If any of y'all chose to left me, please stay gone. I don't ever want to see you back again. But just being honest. But we about to hit the prime of our adulthood. And my closing argument, and then we can go on to the next section. Man, if we could just stop looking for finished products, the relationship game would be so much more honest and so much more pure. We want finished products because we're taking the social media millionaire, billionaire status and we're bringing it into the low class, middle class atmosphere. And we want these finished products. We want these millionaires. And most of you women will never see that. Some of you will, but you have to build with your partner.
Right.
And if you don't believe in your partner, you won't see it. Some of y'all have the keys to unlock untapped potential in your partner. But you won't do it because you expect them to already have it. When your very words could unlock the potential in us.
Right.
Just y'all believing in us will do it. So I'm gonna just say, man, if we could just stop with the unrealistic expectations, if we could stop with the desire to want a finished product, especially when just meeting, especially when I just got to know you. We don't have that about y'all. We will marry a woman at Wendy's if her heart is right.
Ooh, facts.
I will marry a chick that works at
And
Wendy's.
shout out to Puerto Rico because they got some gorgeous women that work at Wendy's.
Hey.
Anyway.
And that's not even on some passport bro stuff. I will marry a chick that work in Forestville Mall if she got a beautiful heart.
Yeah.
And she humble.
Mm-hmm.
I'll put a ring on that thing.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't need her to be a finished product. I just need her to believe in what we got going on.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna end with that, bro. That's. I'm gonna take the dub for us today, man. We love harder. We love harder, man.
We'll take that.
Correct me if I'm wrong, ladies. If
We'll
I'm wrong,
take that.
If I'm wrong, DM
We'll
me and
that.
let me know how wrong I am.
We'll take that. We'll take that. I agree, man. You know what? We do love harder. We got tough love. We gotta have it. You know, and you know when things, and you know what else? As far as relationships go, if we talk about the marriage, a marriage, the numbers prove what my bro host is saying, that women are the ones that leave the relationship. Now, if you're in an abusive relationship, hey, get out of there. You know what I'm saying? Do whatever you got to do to get out of there. You don't want to be in a relationship with somebody who's abusive. Or, you know, if somebody is repeatedly, you know, mistreating you and not, and if you really want to look up and find out how you are supposed to treat your wife, if you're a husband, and wives, how you supposed to treat your husband, you know where to look. I ain't gonna say it, we don't gotta say it because we don't gotta go that far into it, but you know exactly where you gotta look to find out where the relationships that last and the marriages that last, how a wife is supposed to treat a husband and a husband is supposed to treat a wife. You already know. If you don't know, go look it up. the greatest book of all time, you can find it. You know exactly what I'm talking about. But what happens is men end up staying no matter what a woman does. She could be verbally abusive, she could be physically abusive, she could be cheating on him. And a lot of the times, majority of the time, the man will still not leave. If that ain't loving hard, I don't know what is. Because if you take that, if you flip it, you put the shoes on the other foot, a woman will leave if a man cheats, which she has the right to. She has the right to. I ain't saying if a man cheat on you, you got the right to leave him. He messed up, you got the right to roll out. Right? If he verbally abused you, that could be fixed, but that could be adjusted, that could be worked on. He could just change his speech, stop talking to your wife that way. You know what I mean? Like, we don't tolerate none of that anyway. Abuse, physical, no, none of that's tolerated. Because if any women that I know that's in my family, if they man is abusive to them, you already know what time it is.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So we ain't talking about that.
Yeah.
But even with that said, some women will do love hard, right? They will stay with a man that do all of that to them and still stay with him. Because I know some friends. I got some friends that have been in relationships with women. I mean, that have been in relationships with men. And I'm like, why you ain't leave him yet?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Why you still with this clown?
Mm-hmm.
And she said, I love him. I can't leave. And I think a part of that is empathy. She feel empathy for him. She feel like he gonna do something to himself if I leave him. Right? A lot of times, not a lot of times, but sometimes girls feel like I can't leave him because he gonna do something to himself, or he might do something to me if I leave. And I ain't talking about you coward ass niggas. Them type of dudes, we not talking about them. Them not even in the same worth this conversation.
That's right.
You need to leave. But if you can't leave because threaten your life, I feel for y'all. Right? And those women, they love hard. They would consider themselves loving hard. I love hard. I love harder than a lot of people because I'm sticking with this man through all of this. And a part of that is because you don't want to lose your life. Right?
The other side of what you're saying is some of them do believe in their man. So not to cut you off.
Yeah.
Continue.
Yeah.
But the ones that you're talking about are the ones that believe in their partner.
Right.
That don't want to leave.
Right, exactly. Yeah,
so,
those are the ones I'm talking about. And it's a plenty, but that's a small percentage of people, of relationships or marriages they're being verbally abused or physically abused. Mm-hmm. But the relationships, the marriages that don't have to worry about none of that. You're not worrying about your husband physically abusing you. You're not worried about your husband verbally abusing you. You're not worried about your husband cheating on you. He go to work. He a hard working guy. He do everything he's supposed to do, and you leave him for whatever reason. I don't know your reason is, but you leave him. That man loves you harder. Mm-hmm. He loves you harder and loves you more than you love him, because you're willing to just leave for a guy that's willing to show you a good time, or just because maybe y'all sexual relationship ain't what it used to be, or he ain't making as much money as he used to be, or we don't go out enough, or we don't go on trips enough, whatever the case may be, because I've heard several different reasons. But whatever the case may be, I would like to say, I mean, the numbers could be different, but I'm going to go out on a limb and say those men love harder than a lot of those women that they are in relationships with like that. So, all I was saying, all that to say is, I agree. I think we do love harder. So,
I'm with you, bro.
Yeah, that's a dub for us, man.
I'm with you.
And all you nice guys out there, all you good guys out there, it's a lot of them out there. I know y'all, a lot of women be acting like, where the nice guys at? Where the good guys at? They out there. It's thousands and hundreds of thousands, it's millions of them out there. Y'all just not paying them no attention. That dude that work at the office, that dude that's working construction, that dude that's working at the electric company, it's a bunch of dudes that's good, solid individuals, man. They nice guys, they good, respectful dudes, and they out here, and y'all just overlooking. And them dudes gonna love you harder than anybody and anything on the planet. So I agree, man. It's a lot of men out there. I'm a lover, baby. I'm a lover, and he a lover. Like we love hard as well. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because all that come with loving a woman, protecting you, provide for you, making sure you comfortable, making sure you alright. You know what I mean? Making sure, like my bro said, making sure certain things, how your day go, and how things pan out for you. A man will do that. I know I'll do that for women I've known for over 20 plus years.
Mm-hmm.
I still do that to this day.
Mm-hmm.
This day. To this
No matter
day.
what they got going on.
To this day.
So, yeah, I agree 100%, man. Dub for us, man. You know what I mean? We love harder. Anybody want to say or disagree, whatever, talk to us, man. Tell us what's up. Hate Comes with the Plate podcast. Men love harder. That's our answer.
That's a dub.
It's a dub.
That's a dub. That's a dub.